This video is called Staff and Keys. Open the large Staff and Keys collection box. Take out the white keys. Then place them in alphabetical order from left to right, starting with a G in the bottom left-hand corner of the puzzle mat. Start with a G and go alphabetically in order up from left to right. So first you are setting up the white keys, the white piano keys in order. Okay, and a great way to get these in line quickly is to just push them down. Put your finger on the bottom of the mat as you push them down. Squeeze them together, and that gets them nice and in line like that. So if they get out of line like this, just push them down again with your finger on the edge of the mat. Get them nice in line. Then take the fat middle C and place, this is a middle C line, and it's found in the same box on top of the white keys you just put in order. So take middle C, put it directly in line with the middle C in the middle of your row there. Then you take the B, the fat B space, place it next to your middle C line. Take the big fat D, place it next to middle C. Once you've done that, then you can get out the white spaces and the black lines. Get those out of the center box, center cubby compartment in the box. I'm putting my spaces over here. I'm putting my lines over here. I'm going to move the box out of the way a little bit. And I'm going to start by looking for, since these are all lines, I'm going to be building my lines and the spaces right here. On this right side, it's going to be treble clef. Bass clef is over here. Here's middle C. Here's the D space. The next thing I need, since we go line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space, I need a line next to this white D space. So I need to look over in my lines for an E. This is an E. You can see the letters in person better than on the video, but this is an E. There's a little letter right there. So I place my E there, and then I look for a space with an F on it. So I've got the space with an F on it. Then I need to have a line with a G. So I have the G line right here. And then I need to find my A space. Next is a B line. Next is a C space, D line, E space, F line. That corresponds with the F key at the end of the keys that you built earlier. The rest of these will be for the bass clef. Right below B is a line which should be the A. So I'm going to put the A right down there. Then I need a space, G. Then I need a line, F. Then I need a space, E. Then a line. Here's the D. Space, C. Line, B. Space A, line G. This is the grand staff complete. Now I will put the clefs on. They're in the bag. Right here in the pouch. The treble clef goes right here. The bass clef goes right here. And the little dots go on the G space and the E space. Now the grand staff is set up. Notice how each space coincides and corresponds with a particular letter on the keys. This is how they line up. So the next step to this activity is to place the gloves on. There, place the gloves on, and then take the Sharpie and draw a line on every other finger. That's a curvy line, but it's a line, and then on this line, this finger needs a line. So every other finger is going to have a line on it. And let's make those lines a little thicker. And probably these lines are going to bleed through the gloves just a little bit, but it washes off. So there are the lines on my left hand. Now I'm going to draw lines on my right hand. Every other finger gets a line. And now my fifth finger gets a line. There we go. We have lines on every other finger now. So I'm going to put left hand finger 1 on, since this is an A line here, I'm going to put my left hand fifth finger on this A key, and I'm going to place my fingers on every key in order, alphabetically. Now this finger D is on a D key, and it corresponds with this line. So you can see how line, space, line, space, line, space. And then the right hand, I'm going to take the line on my thumb, and I'm going to place it right on the E key right there, F, G, A, and B. And you can see where the E, the lines on the keys reach the lines on the staff. The next activity is to take some of these notes that are in the box here, take them out, and we're going to use these notes on the staff a little bit. I'm just going to do a couple examples, and you can always do your own however you like at home. I'm going to take a quarter note and I'm going to place it on the F space in the treble clef. And since the F space is below the middle line, the stem has to go up. Now if the quarter note goes on a line or a space that's above the middle line, the stem then goes down. So it's important that you put the stems in the right direction. I'm going to place my F on a F space, my quarter note on the F space, excuse me. Now I'm going to go play that on the piano, the real piano, and see how that sounds. Now I'm going to take another quarter note, oops, and place it on another space, the A space, in the treble clef. Since they're on top of each other, I'm going to go play them at the same time. Harmonic intervals. You can do all sorts of things with these notes on the staff, but the important thing is to put a note anywhere, and then as the student you are to go play it on the real piano. And you can find where this F goes with this F. Here's middle C. You go to the F closest to middle C in the treble clef and you go play that key. So that's basically it for this activity. Use it as much as you can and do it as often as you can, and reading music will be all that much easier.